It's like at least top 16. I'm not 100% sure. I don't have it pulled up on my phone. I should grab it. But another really strong one. These are two players you could definitely see in top 4. Oh, it's top 16. Yeah, it's top 16. Definitely two players I would thoroughly expect to see in top 8 either way. And yes, he did go Palutena, which is what I figured.
Yeah. I wonder if the down B reflect will be useful in this matchup. I feel like Kata's he's gonna be aware of that, and it's not gonna really work for him. I know that the grenade. I don't know like which move is what for Gunner though, but the grenade.
Oh, I'm not here to judge. Nobody knows. Nobody that wasn't born in Columbus knows. So.
I've played against him multiple times, and he shoots the grenade at you at the ledge just like that,
like this.
and it's so hard to get off, especially at high percent. I'm pretty sure once you get over like 150 or something, you actually can't avoid it if you get on the ledge.
Oh yeah, it's crazy. It's a very underrated character, and that's the other thing too. This game is only like a little bit over a year old, so there's plenty of unexplored stuff. Like people didn't know Ices and Melee were going to be a thing until like well over a year later, you know. For example, so Katakiri showing us how good this character might actually be.
I wonder if Palutena reflects it, if he can absorb it.
I think he can, yeah.
That's problematic.
So there's a lot of Yomi here. I actually haven't seen him go for a reflect yet. He's just been trying to like counter with his own projectiles, but it hasn't really led to that much. Oh, and a good stall with that Magnet right there too, because that could have been a good follow-up for Katakiri. Or for Midnight, excuse me.
Yeah, Midnight's doing a really good job of using that shield. Using dash attack, using back air. I think it's an invincible shield, so I think that's going to be really useful. He just has to manage to get in against Sins. And,
that's smart.
Ooh! I love down tilt at the ledge as Palutena.
Also, just so the chat knows, Katakiri and Midnight's names are switched right now. Katakiri is the one playing Sans, and Midnight's playing Palutena. They're just backwards on the screen. But if anyone's from Ohio watching this, you already know. Oh, that was really nice.
Okay, but he's still living. Although stuck in this situation again, what do you do?
What do you do? Jeez. I think she's going to have to go high, but like Katakiri's just waiting for him to go high. And he's almost at those percents where it gets really risky. It's already regrabbed and everything. Yeah, that's what you're talking about, yeah.
Yeah, you literally can't do anything.
Yeah. So at that percent, it would have been really hard to get on the ledge. You have way less invincibility.
Okay, he got off. He got off.
It's like, wait, why is he on the ledge again? He just came back. That means he had to like make a choice to go over there. Make a choice is a scary phrase around Columbus, but you know. Also, I've said it before. I'll say it a million times more. That neutral air is so good from B-Gunner. Truly, before Ike popped off, I was like, this has to be the best neutral air in the game. Until some people like showed me otherwise. But that's a top 5 neutral air. I don't care who
there's the reflect that we were talking about. I feel like it's so predictable to use it that I feel like it's not even going to be that useful.
That time he got hit out of it out of startup too, which I didn't even know was a thing.
Oh my gosh, what do you do?
Where are you gonna go?
It might be lower than 150. I actually have no idea.
And he died from it fully at 123.
Because I mean, like the hitbox is hitting at the ledge, also on the ledge. Like, what do you do?
And also, like, he was staling because he hit him with it multiple times, and he still died from that move at 123.
Yeah.
So that move has got really good knockback too, I guess, it seems like.
Just being able to choose the kit for B-Gunner is really useful too. I think Kata knows exactly what he's doing with this character, and definitely not something to sleep on. Usually you don't think of Mies as being a big threat, but Columbus has obviously proven a lot of Ohio wrong with that.
Yeah, there was a sword fighter in my pool too, and I'm just like, I don't want to fight any of these Mies.
Yeah.
I just don't know what they do. I'm not going to lab them. I'm not going to find people that want to lab them. Who is? Did he get hit by that still?
Yeah, because he reflected the wrong way. Okay, and yeah, that was nice to read the neutral get up into shield there. Throwing him back off stage, putting him in this risky situation again. Manages to get around it, though.
Thank God this character doesn't have much build throw, because he surely doesn't need it. He's going to force you to shield all the time.
Yeah.
Trying to trade, but like that neutral air and back air, like B-Gunner's aerials are actually, they actually have pretty decent range. I think that's one thing I'm learning. Look at that. Look at how far away he was with that.
Yeah, that was a really big hitbox on that back air. And it stinks too because like a thing that Palutena is really strong in is being able to edgeguard using that nair against different characters and just going off stage. But B-Gunner is still throwing stuff off when he's off stage, so it's like he can't even go off stage to challenge him to edgeguard him. But when he's not on stage, like he's getting edgeguarded. It's just like there's no really good way to combo B-Gunner, but also you can't get him off stage. So what do you do?
He really doesn't get to play neutral. That's what we're learning from here. Because, like, reflecting it was, like, only kind of effective. Not really. I think he got, like, maybe one of those sent back and didn't get punished for it. Also, it's kind of hard to reflect because if you don't hit the first one and you try to reflect like the second one, the first one just lingers for so long.
Yeah.
So it's confusing. It's gonna try Peach out.
Yeah, go back to the main and see how this works out.
Now, of course, this is a character where if she does get in, then, you know, she can rack up tons of damage, especially on a stage like FD. That's a smart pick. But if Katakiri just fully commits to zoning, which, I mean, why wouldn't he?
Yeah.
It's going to be really rough for Midnight to get those opportunities.
And he does have that counter with the neutral B, but I don't think it's going to be very effective given the range on Gunner's projectiles. It's just that he's not going to be able to get in and use Toad.
Yeah, Toad's weird. Also, I've just learned something else. So seeing that forward air, like, as good as it is, having it auto-cancel on shield and be safe is terrifying.
Yeah.
Because you think, okay, this move goes really far, I'll get in his face, and you're like, it'll be negative, or I can like punish him for it. But he landed from it, no problem.
Midnight actually doing a really good job, though,
Oh, yeah.
despite thinking that this is a really bad matchup for him.
And here's the one thing, I could see Midnight definitely cleaning up on his recovery.
Yeah.
Ooh, just
Yeah.
like that, just like that. That's
was a
where she
good
might shine in
call
this matchup. And he's only at 17%. This is a huge turnaround, actually.
Yeah, and I know that FD is a really good stage for Peach, too. Just needs to get in on him, get as much percent as possible. Down tilt going to be a really good combo tool for Peach. It's just like getting around all of these projectiles is going to be tough. But once he does get in, like, Me Gunner only has a couple options as get off me options.
Right.
He's going to really be strong in the distance game.
And you know what I'm seeing about this? So, like, normally you see Peach, like, she'll float at you at a certain height or she'll do whatever. What we're seeing from Midnight is he's either staying really low, looking for, like, down tilt opportunities, or he's, like, jumping and not even floating, maybe floating to stall for a little bit, but he is not fully committing to going horizontally towards Katakiri. Yeah. He's jumping up and around the projectiles, and he's getting a ton out of it. That forward smash, though, crazy good at the ledge. Now he's trapped.
Yeah, that up air is really good, too. Really big range on that.
Yeah, it's enormous range, and honestly, your recovery is like slow enough to where Katakiri kind of has all day to like clean that stock up.
Yeah.
But despite that, though, Midnight's still doing really well.
Yeah, for sure.
Got 100% on him. Starting to respect those neutral airs. Actually getting a shield grab, which again is kind of hard to do on a Gunner.
And not able to punish that landing on stage.
Yeah, this is what I mean for the movement. So when he's approaching directly above his head. And the only thing he really has out of that is up air, which is good, but he has to commit to it. Look at that forward air.
I really, really like the ledge trapping and the offstage play as Peach right now.
Yeah, it's looking really good. Now we need to see if Katakiri can clean this up. Honestly, if he can... Oh, this is going to be a lot of damage. Okay. Gets out of that grab. Doesn't get fared either. Gets one last chance to reset neutral. Oh, but Midnight is not giving him the opportunity. Oh, that was a really smart recovery right there. And rolling through, getting away from the grab. That could have been really rough if Midnight was able to confirm off that. And here we are again, trapped with the ledge with a different character. She got out of it, but...
The different recovery options that Peach has might be really useful in this matchup. Yeah. Being able to let him get off the ledge easier. Having that float option, and then side B as well. Really good burst option horizontally. So I think that despite this matchup being rough in his opinion, I think that
he's playing it well.
Yeah, I think like being more comfortable with his main character opposed to his secondary is going to be really useful for him.
Yeah, and that's how it is a lot of the time, honestly. Turn up into that was a really nice back and a
stitch on deck.
Oh, he threw it down. Oh, that was crazy. That up tilt though?
I guess. I mean, to be fair, he was at 139, and Katakiri does have range, but still.
I never knew that was that strong. Well, unexpected. But 153% on Katakiri. Midnight just looking for one opportunity for a forward air.
Yep.
There it is.
Good stuff to Midnight.
What'd you say? Yeah. 7.
The up tilt is?
Yeah. Okay. For context, Snake's up tilt is 6 frames. Me Gunner's is 7. That's still scary. Because Snake eats off that move. And that is only 1 frame slower. And honestly, it's never going to be stale. Because it's going to be all projectiles. And the range on it actually looked decent. Not Snake decent, but, very decent. So that's definitely a really good surprise kill option to keep in a pocket, especially considering how much Midnight is approaching from directly above. So it seems like Katakiri picked up on that, but Midnight truly was just outspacing him, and that stage had to help a ton. Yeah. So this counter pick is going to be crucial for Katakiri. He's got to get some kind of platforms to kind of alter the way that she's coming to him.
Yeah.
But either way, we have a 1-1 game. Also, if Midnight were to upset Katakiri, that would be pretty crazy. Like, Midnight is obviously a really good player in their own right as well.
Yeah.
I believe they're still in the PR, right? Probably? I should look this up.
I'm not sure.
We'll just say they're PR. But yeah, we're going back to FD. Interesting. I kind of wonder why. Is it a music counter pick? I don't know. Oh, he switched his gunner options. Oh. So
Alright,
a lot of the people that were like, oh, gunners should be banned or whatever, this was the reason, them being able to switch their options, and I kind of want to see just how much is going to come into play. It is a crazy ability to be able to like change your character's movesets. The problem we have with customs. I was okay with it because I was under the impression that Mii's were butt. But that was the only reason I was okay with it. I was like, they're so bad it doesn't matter. But clearly, as we're seeing in Sivas, it might matter a little bit. Oh, that charge shot is huge. Yeah, that's a huge change.
What we're seeing right now is he's throwing out that little bouncing mine and then catching the jump, trying to get over it with the charge shot. And Midnight racking up getting a lot of percent rather on him.
Yeah, it actually changes the way Midnight can approach entirely.
Yeah.
That's another reason why Samus and Peach is kind of weird, because charge shot and air can just shut down so much air-to-air stuff for her. Granted, Mii Gunner's weight is way better. Midnight can still combo it, but yeah, that's really good. And you even see him like conditioning Midnight to stop approaching high. He's firing those charge shots high whether Midnight is there or not. It's actually pretty interesting to see these two players like learn from each other.
Yeah, and I think there was a lot of adaptation after game 1 from Midnight, and now Katakiri just kind of threw it all away. He changed his entire moveset, and so Midnight has to relearn everything that this character is going to do.
Right, and everyone knows what Peach does still, so Katakiri does have a little bit of advantage.
He's just baiting out these jumps. And,
wow.
Gosh.
Well, that outright kill. I mean, he was at like, what, 160, 170, so, you know, it's about time, but... Yeah, Katakiri definitely making it real hard for Midnight to get in.
And
those little rolly bombs are pretty decent, it seems like.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, see? Okay, that fully saved him. Because his old moveset, he wouldn't have had an option to like really get out of that, except for maybe a neutral air. But otherwise, he surely would have been forward air, as we saw from the previous game. Oh, wow, that back air lingered. I think it extended a little bit on the small bomb.
Yeah.
And Midnight brought this back despite the way that started. It is only at 11%, which is crazy.
Yeah, that was really good patience from him. Just kind of waiting for that opportunity to get that fair.
Yeah, patience is definitely key, especially in a matchup that, like, A, is seemingly unfamiliar, and B, weird.
Yeah,
like,
this is really...
This could be triggering for a lot of people.
It's just really hard to keep patient during this because he's just throwing projectiles at you, especially that side B. He's throwing the
5 up airs. That's wild. Smart recovery option going to the ledge. It was definitely unconventional, but boy, he really didn't have anything else left after all those up airs. Ooh, the forward smash!
That was a really good catch.
Oh, now there's going to be a horrible angle to recover at. Oh, he can't even make it back from there. That was a really big momentum swing for Midnight. Katakiri's going to have to... It seems like Midnight is adjusting pretty well. Or if nothing else, he was just able to press aggro forever.
Yeah. It's just like, it's really hard, it seems, for Peach to get in once he's throwing out those side Bs. No!
Oh, man. That takes the wind out of your sails.
Oh, no!
Losing his jump off the morph bomb? That's rough. This is, again, this is a big mental game, again, because Midnight is like, I'm working on a weird matchup. I'm learning on the fly, playing really well, just lost the stock at 70. It's so hard to stay patient in situations like that. Let's see if Midnight can do it.
I feel like it's really hard for him to get in past these side Bs, but once he does, he usually gets good damage, looking for those fairs, catching jumps.
Yeah, those retreating fairs are like really important for Katakiri too, to keep his distance. But now he's in an edge guard situation again, and Peach is known to kill off this. And Midnight does it, and pops off. And some people in the crowd do, some people don't. Seems like we have a split audience on this. I heard the phrase F a B named Midnight in the middle of that match, so somebody clearly had their money on Katakiri.
Yeah.
Which is a safe bet. I'd probably take that bet too. But yeah, gonna take it 2-1, and with Peach no less, proving
just have faith in your main.
1, have faith in your main, and B, that Midnight is a better Peach player than Umeki. It's been proven. So these are facts.
But yeah, that was really good adaptation, really good patience, especially on game 3 as well. Just able to keep a clear mind despite dying at 70, despite having just projectiles thrown at him the entire set.
Especially charge shot. That was a huge change in the way he could play that matchup.
It was doing like 20%, like it hurts your soul to get hit by that move. So really good stuff to Midnight there.